Hello, Mr. Aji here. So in this video, I'm going to go briefly through the college application process. So I'm going at the level of like, this can be useful even for kindergarten kids. So just to briefly explain all those things, and then I will go to the core volunteering program and, like that essay writing. So how can you build up that essay for your to get admission to the best college in the world? Okay. So let us put it this way, beginning, like the first thing is always about academics, right? So why this much rush in math? Literally, when I did my research, when you go to high school, it's all depends on the high school. So you are going to a high achieving high school, you should be on the top. So just think simply like this. Stanford is coming to your school to pick like maximum 2 or 3 students from your that particular academic area. So compared to your peers, you should be on the top list. Now, what is going to happen academically? When they look at the academic side of it, they're looking at how rigorous your course is. So if the school is offering AP courses in biology, if you are applying for medical side, they are going to look at the AP biology course for you, how you performed in that course. So compared to your peers, how well you performed, that is where your chances are with academics. Okay. Now, same with test scores. They are looking at the SAT scores and all those test scores, AP scores, GPA. GPA is grade point average, right? So grade point average is one big thing. You really need to think on that. That is where the AP classes are coming into picture. AP GPA is 5. Normal courses GPA is 4. This all counts from high school only. So you can think about it. 2 normal classes and 2 GPA, 2 courses with AP, your GPA will average out to 4.5. So if you are not taking AP courses, your GPA will be all maximum 4 or less only. Okay, so we can go deep into those things later. Anyway, I'm just giving you a brief idea. So academics rigorous is like that, test scores rigorous is like that. So after you went through all that, let me tell you one more thing. In order to do lots of AP courses, you need to have like a brain which can absorb things very fast. So from kindergarten level, you need to make sure your child is good at comprehension skills, concentration skills, critical thinking skills, confidence, concepts, all the C's I talk about a lot. So character wise, concentration, comprehension, critical thinking, concepts, confidence, all those things. Okay. So that is where you have to develop. It doesn't matter which math program, extra tutoring, whatever you are doing, the child needs to be like a great at comprehension skills. Say, for example, comprehension skills. Because when they read a material, they should be good at comprehending it. Critical thinking, the firstest methods to do things. Logic, you really need to develop the logic in the child. Concentration skills. Otherwise, if they cannot concentrate, how can they do AP classes, right? Memorization skills, they need memorization skills, focus, concentration, like a lot of things you really need that way. Okay. Now, so being said all that, let us forget about all that. Right now we are moving on to the volunteering side of it. So what is this volunteering? What are the extra things you have to do? It's not about the hours. It's not about the volunteering hours. Yeah, you can do like 1,000 hours, that useless work. Okay. So the whole point is you have to write a personal essay who you are to convince the college they need to take you because they feels like you are an asset to that college. So how can you become asset to the college? Different ways. You are super good at some science things, okay? So scientist. Or you're super good at some sports, so they can count you on taking their sports team to the next level. Or you you are super good at dance or whatever the extracurricular activities. So extremely great, not like medium. So instead of doing 100 different mediocre things, do one thing extreme. Be the captain of that thing. If you think like you cannot do that, don't waste your time on that. So many kids I'll suggest like the sports and all. You think your school is great at that sports, because when colleges are building their say for example basketball team, they are looking at the great schools where the basketball team is doing great. In from that school they will take the captain and the co-captain. Okay, not like a mediocre school. You are the basketball guy, man. No, then you are going to get a scholarship for basketball. No, they are looking at the highly competitive schools, basketball competitive school, and they are the captain and the thing. So think like that. Anything, the school. Then the another level is, let's say you are great at academics and you are great at overall a great person. What is so there are like 1,000 great people like that. From the 1,000, the college can give only admission to 200. How you stand out there? That is where the service projects are coming into picture. You really need to change the world. Okay. So whatever the voluntary work you are doing must be aligned to the community health, and it must be connecting to your subject matter of interest. Okay. So what I will say, in general, yeah, you can do any voluntary work, but which is more powerful? If you're getting into medical field, doing, uh, of course, the hospital work is the best volunteering work, right? Because that's the big thing. How can you get into a hospital volunteering program? You need to write some essays for that also. So that is where the Punyam and Gurukulam combine together. We are designing these programs which will help mainly the middle school kids to get into great volunteering programs in the future. You know, my dream is that right now you're doing a great project under your wing, like teamwork and alone. So the Gurukulam Punyam, the volunteer program is like designed in such a way, you will get an independent place. Also, you will get a group team player also. But you need to stand out independently and team player. So there we are giving you opportunities to explore the compassion side, the emotional intelligence or EQ, right? Because the world they need. My vision on this is I want to develop our youth more emotional intelligence to kids, adults, and empower with empathy, compassion. I want to spread the compassion to the world. That is the reason I developed these programs. Okay. So it's a win-win situation when you think about it. Okay. You are exposed, you are getting a great guidance to change the world. Okay. Not just for college application process, but I want you to be like great human being. Okay. So that is the whole point. For that, the program start with bringing awareness to the problems in the world. So that is where Punyam stands out. Education problems, food problems, the shelter problems, homelessness, then, the special needs people. So you name it, we can find it. So Punyam is strongly get into all these fields, and we identify the requirements, and now we need youth, to get into action. For that, we will train you on the process, your academic skills, your college application, your identifying your passion, identifying your major in college, all are side product. While you are busy helping the world, you will get into all this. That is the dream project. Okay. Now, how can you develop? Okay, what are the things you really need to develop a process? I can share some thing. This is the great college essay you are going to write at your 12th grade to convince the college of your dream. You are a great person. The colleges are coming behind you. Hey, I need you because you are such a great, wonderful human being. Okay? So, whatever you are doing, you need consistency. You need to show competency. You need to show creativity. Creating your problems and creating your, this is for the particular project we are doing. That's why this is like, I have a project creating word problems, like word problems and creating your problems and solutions. This is just, I'll take this out and creativity, creating solution. Let us put it in your context, creating solutions for world problems, right? So, but we are doing math point of view. I have a team working on creating questions and like helping students. So this is totally going with that. This is an example, consistency. This is my book writing project. Okay. Like that, we have a lot of other projects also. We have book reading project. Then we have visually impaired people, VIP, we call it VIP project. And these are like tons of projects we have. So where I want you to be consistently working on your dream service project. For that, I will help you to identify the weight problems. So our first workshop is going to be sharing, bringing awareness in you. Okay, so we will show you like 5 different veiled problems. You need to come up with your take on it. Which one is more hurtful? Which one is more hurting when you see a student with no food, or a person with no house, or person with no job, or a person suffering in the hospital, or a blind person is struggling to meet the day-to-day activities. So this is, or a student is really needs some money to do an education. So these are your passion. You need to bring it in your life. So first, as the volunteering project, our first seminar is on showing you the different problems in the world. You need to sit there and identify which is the pain point for you, the biggest hurting point. You need to identify one of that. Second step is you need to identify an area of interest. I am not pushing you 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade students. Don't worry. That's a process. But you're already in 10th or 11th. It's time to focus on that area. Okay. So which area you like? Are you liking the political side of it? Are you liking the economic side of it? Economy, or you are liking the computer side of it, or liking the medical side of it, or business side of it, or traveling side of it, or things like that. So those are the next step. You really need to think and come up with the idea. So 2-hour seminars I'm planning to do on this. So each seminar is like, walking you through the steps. After that, after 2 hours, you will pick your own project. Okay. You pick your own project. Maybe I'll do online also a little bit. I don't know like how much time we have in person. So I may come up with more videos on this and take the training on that video and go from there. Okay, so that is how I'm going to change this all. Uh, Stay tuned for all those. Okay, so now what? So you identify, you are looking at all the problems in the world, where Punyam are getting involved, and through Punyam you can find out a solution. Okay, and you are like a great teacher. You have a lot of teaching opportunities, especially high schoolers, helping the younger kids. You can do it as voluntary basis, or you can do it as like a paid basis. So that paid money, a part of it, you need to use it for your cause. So Gurukulam is helping you to create some income for you, create some fund for you, which you can use for your passionate project through Punyam. So that is the aligned connection we are making. Okay, so you are a great writer. Let's say you are a great writer, or you are like high school kids. This is mainly for high school kids. You are great. So you are here in Gurukulam to help the younger kids. So you will get voluntary hours. And if you don't want voluntary hours, okay, why voluntary hours, right? All the voluntary hours are count towards presidential award. Punem is eligible to give you that. 50 or above, you will get bronze award. 75 or above, you will get silver award. 100 hours or above in 1 year, you will get gold award. Okay, so that is how the award. The first seminar, we will go through all these things. Okay, then you start doing it. All this, your experience, you change somebody's life, you know. So that is the story you are going to write for the college. I saved, I not saved, changed. I changed 10 kids' life, like buying them a bike, or, you know, giving them books and educational things, and or working and making them passionate about reading. So, or writing, or speaking, or math, or science, or, you know, knowledge, or whatever. What? So we are creating a platform for you to work towards your goals. Gurukulam and Punyam, putting Gurukulam and Punyam together, we are putting, you know, a platform for you to do, solve, identify the problems in the world and come up with a solution for that. And when you make it like every year, we need that credibility, right? The credibility is the place this presidential awards and all, because just doing randomly, yes, we can put it together like creative projects and everything, and we can present that the college. But when the college look at you like every 3 years in a row, gold winner for the gold award winner for the presidential voluntary award, yes, they know you did 100 hours every year. You put it there. So that's how, and beautiful experience you can get through that. And then, you know, you write about it and you convince the college of your dream. Hey, they had to come behind you and pick you, saying like, we need you because you are an amazing person, you are an asset to our community. That's all about it, the initial setup. Okay, then I will send out links for how to join, even with these videos under like a link I'm going to post, where you can join our program, and we can take it from there. Okay, it's all online, you can do. So anywhere in the world you can join our program, and let us change the world together. Let us empower with empathy, and let us use our passion for a purpose. That's it. Thank you.